I just cannot believe how good all of the yarn looks.
It is really starting to come together. I am so excited. I do still have an empty shelf down here, so you know what that means. More yarn.
They're really sitting up there just in very harsh judgment. It feels very appropriate. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Morgan and I'm the maker behind LA Crochet, and if you're a returning crochet friend, then hey, welcome back. In today's video, you guys, I am so excited. We are finally going to be doing the craft room makeover. I've been wanting to do this craft room makeover since we moved into our home, so I am so excited to finally get to do it and film the whole process with you guys. I've really been trying to turn the camera certain ways to keep it under wraps and really wait to do the final reveal until this video. But I feel like we've really transformed the space. This room is just like a dream come true for me now, and I am so excited to share it with all of you guys. Before we get into it though, be sure that you like this video, subscribe, and you can check out my Instagram and my Etsy linked in the description. Also, I'll try to link all of the furniture and things in the description for you guys in case you wonder where I got any of it. But with that, let's get into our craft room makeover video.
So I wanted to take a before shot of the whole craft room for you guys so you can truly see the entire before and after transition. So over here we have all of our white bins. I have some burlap blanket down there, and then this is just kind of some office supplies and some organization. And then these are all of the plushies that I've made either for myself or as custom orders that still need to go out. Of course, here we have our adorable hot dog pup. And then we have my thermal label printer, and then we have all of my acrylic yarn up there, Parfait Chunky, Sweet Snuggles Light, and then my printer is down there. This spot over here is just completely empty. There's nothing going on here. If you guys have been watching for a little while, you know that I moved from my apartment into this house, so I really didn't have that much furniture to kind of fill out the craft room to start with. So we've got a lot of empty space to work with over here. Of course, here we have my desk. Not really much is going to change with this because I really love my lamp, my keyboard, my computer, obviously. I also love my desk and my chair, so I think all of that is going to stay as is. And then over here, we just kind of have this bookcase. I have some patterns, some music, and then just kind of some miscellaneous books and things in there. So my plan is for these two bookcases to actually go in the closet. So I have quite a bit of space down there. There's just some bags down there that can easily go up top. So I'm thinking we can make some room there, and I'm actually going to put these two bookcases in there. And this kind of shoe rack thing in here is really kind of like my packaging station, if you will. It's where I keep all my boxes and business cards and tape and supplies and things like that. So my plan is actually to make this little corner over here kind of like my packing station. So my plan is to take these two white squares and line them up in the corner over here, and then have a pegboard on top with all of my shipping supplies in it. And then of course I can put my shipping supplies in the drawers and things like that. So that's kind of the plan for this room, and then the bookshelves will go in there. Also, don't mind my whip pile down there. So over here, what I'm thinking is I really like this corner, and I kind of wanted it to be a crochet nook corner, like a cozy couch or seat or something like that. So I'm planning on putting a circular seat right there with maybe some nice pictures. And then over here, so the plan is to take my wooden shelves that I've had for forever and kind of move them over here so that they're next to the seat. And I'll have my printer will stay on there, and then just some other supplies. I got some organizers for my safety eyes and things like that. So I'm thinking that will all go on there, and then maybe I'll stash some yarn on there. I'm not sure. And then in this corner, I actually got a corner bookcase. It was so difficult trying to pick one. So really kind of the theme for this craft room is going to be white, natural wood, and baby pink, kind of the same color as my label printer there. So really, I ideally wanted a corner shelf that was in this natural wood color, but I could not for the life of me find one. So I found a white one that I think is going to work really well. It lays in the corner and it's got plenty of shelf space, so I think I can fit all of my yarn on it. And it's also got like a cabinet on the bottom that I can hide some other things into as well. And then on this wall over here, I was able to find some natural wood cubbies. So I'm gonna stack them on top of each other. And then we might have a little bit of space over there. I'm probably going to get one of those like utility carts for my works in progress, maybe some of my finished plushies, so they will have a home and won't take up like the entire row here. So yeah, you guys, that's kind of my plan for the space. I'm really excited to kind of give a little makeover to the craft room and film the whole process for you guys. So before we bring kind of like the new furniture and items into the room, I wanted to take all of the existing items and put them where I want them to go, just to make it easier for when we bring in the new stuff. So I'm going to move these two bookshelves into the closet, and then I'll probably shift those white cabinets over into this corner for our packing corner. Alrighty, and this is what the closet is looking like now. So I was able to put those two bookshelves in there and line the backpacks up there. And then I took the yarn that was on this shelf and moved it out and put plushie jail on that shelf. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at that yellow dino. So now that those are in there, we now have all of this space in the corner here to work with. So I'm gonna go ahead and move these white shelves over here. Okay, so this is how it's looking right now. Because it is in the corner, I am losing those bins that are in this cabinet, but with all of the new shelving that I have coming in, the yarn that was in those two bins is just gonna go on the shelves over here. And I really wanted to have a table space that like went around the corner of the wall. So yeah, I really like how this is looking. And now this wall, minus the yarn that fell out of that bin when I was moving it, is completely empty. Okay, now the wall is completely empty. Now we're gonna get to work on moving this large wooden cabinet over here closer to the corner. Okay, you guys, this is how the room is looking right now. It's actually echoing a lot in here because all of the stuff that was over there is now completely gone. It's actually all piled up in this corner, all of the yarn and everything. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to get started with assembling the largest cabinet, which is the one that goes in the corner of the room. Fingers crossed that the directions are clear and we're able to put it together on the first try. Alrighty, guys, it's the next day. So last night, my husband and I put together this giant white shelf. So this is the one that I was telling you guys about. It's really the only like corner shelf that I could find that really, I think, like fit with the space. Originally, I really wanted one in like the natural wood color to match my bookshelf over here, but this one works pretty well, I think. And also, if you look at my desk, it is the natural wood and the white color. The cubes over here are also white. So I think that it does a really good job of like tying the whole space together. So we put that together last night. The only thing was it was missing a few screws. So we just need to find a way to screw the magnet in so that the doors stay shut. But honestly, if it was only missing those screws, I feel that is like a win. And setting it up took a while, but it was pretty easy. There were just a lot of steps. So that was nice. And then also last night I put together these shelves from Amazon. So what I'm thinking thinking of doing is probably putting like Parfait Chunky and Bernat Blanket on these ones over here, and then maybe all of the Sweet Snuggles Light on that one, just because they're larger skeins, so it might work better since there's not as much like support going on in the shelving. So yeah, you guys, let's get started with organizing all of the yarn.
We've got a big old box of yarn here, another big box, a third big box. Okay, so I think we're first going to try to start with Parfait Chunky and Bernat Blanket. All right, the first box is done. This is how it's looking. Honestly, I think it's looking so cute. I love kind of like the color variation that we have going on here. So we're gonna keep going. I think this might be all of the Parfait Chunky that I have right now. I'm surprised at how much smaller it looks compared to what it looked like on my old shelf, but I think that's just because there's so much more room on this shelf. But this is a really good representation of how much I need these like darker colors in Parfait Chunky. But let's keep going. Let's move on to the Bernat Blanket section down here. So I actually found some more of the Parfait Chunky. I had more skeins of black, green, and blue, so I went ahead and put them up there as well. I kind of figured that was going to happen. Like, I was gonna go through everything. Oh, look, see here? Here's another skein of Parfait Chunky. I feel like as much as I do to try to organize them, it's always a little bit disorganized. Okay, so now we're actually going to move on to the bottom shelf. I'm trying to locate all of the Bernat Blanket. I put it all in a pile right here, so hopefully I have pretty much all of it.
Just absolute chaos right here. So this is what it's looking like. I had to kind of move some things around to make sure that everything fit, but yeah, I think it's looking super cool. Honestly, I've never been able to see all of my yarn like this before, and this is so helpful to be able to see what colors I need, what colors I'm running low on. Like obviously we're gonna need some more of the darker colors in Parfait Chunky and even some more of the lighter like white colors and things like that. But yeah, so far this has been really helpful. So this side is done. This is all Bernat Blanket, a little bit of Big Twist, and then this is all Parfait Chunky. So now let's move on to this shelf over here. I'm thinking over here I'm gonna put all of my Sweet Snuggles Light. And then over here I got some Impeccable acrylic yarn. So I'm thinking I might put that on like the top shelf over here maybe, but we will see.
So this is pretty much all of the Sweet Snuggles Light and Chenille Home Slim. I packed it all in there, and now I'm realizing that I have so much more room than I initially thought that I would. So I think I'm gonna kind of like space things out a little bit more. Okay, I'm definitely thinking that that's looking a lot better. It's definitely like filling out the space more.
Okay, so this is what it's looking like, you guys. Oh my gosh, look at all of the yarn. I love how it all looks so colorful. This is exactly what I was kind of like envisioning when I was thinking about putting this craft room together, and I love just being able to see all of my yarn displayed like this so I can see what I have and what I need more of, and it's just so pretty and vibrant looking.
I mean, look at all of this yarn. It is so crazy actually seeing everything starting to come together. I just cannot believe how good all of the yarn looks. But yeah, so really good progress so far. I might move a few things around, but we'll have to see. So I'll get to work on bringing the chair in. It's probably going to be really heavy, so I'm probably going to have my husband help me. And then we'll get to work on setting up the pegboard and everything on the other side of the room. So I feel like the craft room is really starting to come together with the two larger shelving units back here and with the big comfy chair that we're going to be putting in the corner. But now I'm thinking I need to try to like make it my own a little bit with the smaller details. Now that we have a home and we actually have a garden in the backyard too, I would love to decorate the space with some plants. And when I asked you guys some advice on decorating the space, so many of you said plants. And while I totally want to spruce up the place with some plants, get it? Spruce up the place. I feel like I still need to do some more research on what plants would do well in here since they wouldn't be getting that much direct natural sunlight. So I've decided to start by decorating with crochet plants, and believe it or not, I had never made crochet plants before, which is so crazy. But you guys, look at it! Today I made my very first crochet plant thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Craftsy. Look at how absolutely adorable this plant is, and for my very first try, I am so proud of it. So this is an aloe plant that I learned how to make from the crochet cactus garden class on Craftsy. And in this class, you can also learn how to make a barrel cactus or a saguaro cactus, and I think I'm definitely going to have to try those two out next because they just look so adorable and go so nicely with the aloe plant. The tutorial was so clear and easy to follow, and the class included written detailed instructions, so I was able to complete my first plant in no time. But because Craftsy is an online resource with tons of instructional videos, beginner and experienced crocheters alike can learn so much, like how to design your own crochet patterns using this Design Your Own Monster Amigurumi class, how to make mittens and fingerless gloves, or how to create tulips, daisies, sunflowers, and lavender flowers using these two courses. I think that crocheted flowers would look so adorable on top of my shelves back here, so I think those two classes are definitely on my list. So if you guys would like to try Craftsy out for yourself and maybe use it to decorate your own crafting space, I have super exciting news for you because the first 1,000 people to click the link in the description will receive a full year premium membership to Craftsy for only $1.49 for new members. So thank you so much to Craftsy for sponsoring today's video, and now let's get back into our craft room makeover.
I put my squishmallows up there and then my big dragon over there, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do now is probably put the chair in the corner and then work on the packing corner. By the way, you guys, look at just this crazy pile of scrap yarn. This is basically everything that's not big enough to form like a full skein that's just kind of chilling here. This pile just looks so crazy. So I ordered a few storage bins on Amazon and I think Joann's. So once those come in, I'm probably going to kind of organize all of it and put it in those bins and then probably hide it in this cabinet right here. As of right now, I have this kind of one-off yarn. It's just kind of yarn that like I don't have a lot of, so it's kind of chilling in there for now, but I'm thinking I can also probably hide my yarn scraps in here as well. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm like freaking out right now. So this is what it's looking like so far. So we'll start over here. So I got this adorable like 3-tier shelf thing on wheels. I figure I could use it to put like my finished orders on, maybe my whips, and I could roll it over there to my cozy chair or over to my desk or even over to the shipping area and the packing area. And I just thought it was a really nice versatile wheelie shelf to have, and it was in the perfect color because course, as you guys know, I'm trying to do this like light pink color for some of the things that I have. So these are all the adorable pups that I have going home soon. A custom cat and a turtle, and then of course my whips down here. As you can see, they're all pretty much hot dog pups. And then here we have all of the yarn that I showed you guys before. I decided to put some neat plushies up here. So of course we have the Peanut Gallery, one of my Jumbo Dragons, hot dog pups, and that dog that I did. We have the Squishmallows up here. I still need to figure out kind of like what I'm doing with this section. I know I have storage containers coming, so I don't know. I'll have to decide what we're doing there. And then, oh my gosh, you guys, this chair is amazing. It is so soft. I am so happy to finally have like a cozy crochet chair. One of the cool things too is this ottoman actually lifts up and there's like a little storage area in there. But yeah, it is really cozy, so I'm super excited, and I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do some like artwork and fun things up there. And then of course the desk, not really much has changed there. And then you guys, oh my gosh, so this is the packing area that I made, and I am so obsessed with this area. Let me just show you guys. So I have my calendar right here with all the fun crochet pictures, and then I got these pegboards actually off Amazon, and I really wanted to kind of have all of my shipping materials in front of me, because one of the things that really slows me down when packing orders is having to stop and like look for things or gather all of my materials. So now everything can just be right here. And then of course we have my thermal label printer, and then down here we just have more storage, so more like shipping supplies and things. And then in here I still have like all of my boxes and things like that. It is really starting to come together. I am so excited. So now I'm thinking really all that's left is some of the like finishing touches. So I'm just gonna put some like fun Christmas lights up there, probably some wall hangings over there. We'll be getting some storage bins in. And then I was also thinking about having one of those like, I don't know what you would call them, kind of like a side coffee table, just so when I'm using this chair to crochet in, I have a little table that I can put like all of my supplies on. So yeah, you guys, I will check back in with you once we have all of those other details completed so I can show you the final look of the craft room. Okay, you guys, so it's a few days later and I have officially put all of the finishing details on the craft room. So here is what it's looking like. So let's start over here. I briefly mentioned before, so I got this adorable pink cart from Amazon before I had all of those custom orders on it, but they have officially gone off to their forever homes. Down here we have some whips, and as you can see, they're mostly hot dog pups. Also, you guys, I've been really busy crocheting loaf cats these past few days, so as you can see, our peanut gallery has really grown. But here is all of the yarn that we already organized. It is a little more dwindled than in the beginning of this video because I have been kind of crocheting a lot. But yeah, I absolutely love the way the parfait chunky looks. It's so colorful and just eye-catching. And then all of the burlap blanket down here. I have noticed that they've gotten some more shades back in of the parfait chunky, so I think I'm going to have to restock some of them. I know that some of the brown colors are back. Not teddy bear yet, unfortunately, but some other ones are. And then you guys, oh my gosh, look at this adorable mushroom lamp that I found. I found it at HomeSense actually, and I had a gift card. Someone gifted it to us from when we moved into our home, and I used it on this lamp because I saw it in the store and I was just like, oh my gosh, I loved it so much. And actually we left and I didn't get it, and then I kept thinking about it, so I went back the other day and I got it, and I just love it so much. It really ties into the pink theme of the space, and I just love how like the lines look in it on the top where it's all lit up. It just looks so pretty. So yeah, we have the loaf cats here. We have two of my dragons over here. I don't think I've showed this to you guys yet. I made this amazing pink standing dragon. Look at it. It's so crazy. It took me so much time. My favorite part about it is the angry eyebrows that he has, but I wanted to make it so that these two could be a pair up here. So this is part of the 2-in-1 pattern bundle by Zero Gravity Crochet, and I just love their energy. Like this one just seems so chill and just like happy to be here, and this one's all grumpy with his eyebrows. But yeah, I thought that they would look really cute up there on top of all of our Sweet Snuggles light. I do still have an empty shelf down here, so you know what that means, more yarn. But But up here, we're pretty much full, so it's looking really nice. I did get some bins from Joann's, so I'll show that to you guys. And then up here, we have just our balloon dog and some of our hot dog pups on display. So I mentioned to you guys before that I really wanted Christmas lights to go up top here, and we are going to do that, but my husband had a really good point. So the only lights that we have are the ones with the green strands, and he was saying that he thinks it would look a lot better if we had some with the white strand instead. He was thinking that would just kind of like blend in more, especially with the white on that shelf, and just kind of go with the color theme a little bit more. So I'm just gonna have to get some of those because we don't have them. But once it's done, I'll have to show you guys. I'm hoping it'll look really cozy. And up here we have the Squishmallows, and this is a new part of the craft room that I haven't showed you guys yet. So we got all of those organizational bins in the mail. So I think I mentioned over here, so all of these bins that I got them in 3 different sizes. They're all from Joann's. By the way, you guys, pray for Joann's. Hopefully they can remain in business. That's so sad about them. If you guys saw my yarn haul video last week, I absolutely love to get like burlap blanket and things from them. So I really hope that they're able to stay open. But we got these from Joann's, and then we have some different organizational bins for our safety eyes, which is honestly one of my favorite parts. So we have some eyes up here along with some crochet hooks and my knitting needles to secure things. And then we have all of these safety eyes in here. And you guys, this is just an absolute game changer because before I had this, literally all of these safety eyes were in random bags in a drawer, and I would have to shift through it like a goblin every time I wanted to find a specific size. So this is really awesome. And then all of the yarn that I have over here is impeccable acrylic from Loops and Threads, because I mentioned it in a previous video, but this year I'm going to be having some items in a storefront in a local marketplace. So I'm going to be using this yarn for that. So I'm really excited to work with it. And then down here, we just have a sunflower turtle looking adorable for decoration. And then my printer and just a little light down here. And then you guys, I am so excited to show you this next part. It is the cozy crochet corner. Oh my gosh, you guys, this chair is so comfortable. I showed you guys before, but I've now been sitting in it for a few days and I absolutely love it so much. It is so comfortable, but to kind of fill out the space, I got this really cute pink lamp from Amazon along with this cute pink side table. And this is just perfect for holding all of my crochet supplies or like my patterns while I'm trying to read them. So you'll notice that we don't have anything on the wall yet. And that is because I was kind of hoping to decorate that space as time goes on with like meaningful things. And I kind of had the idea that we could maybe try to like decorate the space together. So if you guys have any suggestions for like artists on Etsy or like tapestry projects that you think that I could do to like decorate this space, let me know, because I am definitely in the process of looking for things. Rather than just like get a bunch of stuff at once, I really wanted to like take my time and decorate it how I really wanted it to be. So that space will be filling out over time. So I'm very excited to kind of share that process with you guys, and we can just decorate that whole wall together. Plus it'll be super fun because when we're doing some like crochet and chat videos, I can sit there in the chair and crochet with you guys, and we could just be cozy together, and then you can see all of the artwork in the background. So that'll be super cool. And then finally, you guys, the last part of this craft room is the packing corner. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is probably one of the most functional parts of my craft room aside from the safety eye organizers. But I absolutely love how this corner turned out, and it was really easy to do too because I already had these white bins. All I really needed to do was get these pegboards off of Amazon. So this was a really like cost efficient way to transform the space. But the other day I packed a bunch of those custom orders, like those dogs that I showed you, and this space worked so well. It was so efficient and I was able to pack all of the orders so quickly. And I kind of wanted to show you guys what's on the shelves for now. So of course we have our adorable aloe plant, and then I have some of these cards up here. So these are the cards that I use to handwrite notes to everybody. And then we have some of my stickers, my lint roller, because I always lint roll everything before I pack it. We also have some business cards, thank you cards, and some of my stickers. We have some pens for writing our notes, scissors, of course, and our eye snapper tool. I've been using this so much lately. And then, of course, we have some tape over here, all of our stickers, scissors, some crochet hooks, and then they're so adorable. My cousin made these for me and they are so cute. The quality is amazing. I will link her Instagram below. She does amazing work. Like, look at that eye detailing. It is so adorable. So I thought that they would look super cute up here on the shelf like that, but be sure to check out her Instagram because she does amazing work. But yeah, you guys, so this is how the space turned out. I absolutely love it. This is exactly what I was going for, and I'm so excited to create more projects and film with you guys in this craft room. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is the first time I'm ever filming with like the whole shot in the background. It looks so crazy. I love seeing all the colors of the yarn and having all of our animals up here. I don't know about you guys, but I really feel like this is just the perfect spot for the peanut gallery. They're really sitting up there just in very harsh judgment. It feels very appropriate. But I'm so excited to film with you guys in this new space, packing orders in our new packing corner, I guess you could call it, packing corner. Doing cozy crochet and chat sessions in our comfy chair over there. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna have so much fun. This space is truly like everything that I dreamed of. It's literally a dream come true. This is kind of exactly what I envisioned. My husband suggested that this year it might be good to start live streaming my crochet, and he mentioned that Twitch would be a good place for that. I have never been on Twitch and I literally know nothing about it, so let me know if you guys think that that would be a good idea. But I do think that in this space, it's just so cozy and nice. It would be a really cool place to live stream. So thank you guys so much for coming along for this craft room makeover video. If you have any suggestions on what I should start decorating this wall with over here, let me know in the comments. And as always, if you were crocheting while watching this video, let all of us know what you're making in the comments. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!